Have you ever seen Kung Fury?
Kung Fury?
Yeah. It's like a independent movie on YouTube. It is
I don't think so.
It's the greatest 80s movie that came out in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a cop who gets kung fu superpowers.
Oh, yeah.
Being bit by a cobra struck by lightning.
Yes.
And he has to fight Hitler.
Have you seen Velocipaster?
Yes. It is. It's pretty funny.
I've never
they're
watched
the second
it.
one.
Are they?
Yeah.
Nice.
I can't wait.
Is that what the world's going to?
Shitty B-rate movies?
Yeah.
I've always loved them.
I
love B-rate movies.
I agree. I enjoy them a lot also. But it's got to be, like, this is what I'm wondering with, like, Velocipaster, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're doing it on purpose, right?
Yeah.
So it's not, in my opinion, it's not as good.
Mm-hmm.
It's better when they're seriously trying to do something and it turns out
terrible. Yeah.
like Velocipaster, where they
Kinda,
oh
yeah.
man, I've got this great idea, and the great idea is Sasquatch teaches
Blind kids how to read.
Yeah, and they think it's gonna be the best movie ever written,
Yeah.
and they get their friends and their relatives to act in it.
Yeah. Those are the best.
Those are the, like, and I don't
Like,
know if you are knowingly doing satire of that, if it works as well.
I like both. I watched a
I'm not
review.
saying they're bad.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
It still has to be good.
right.
Yeah.
I think the best version of it that I've seen is that Asian guy who did Shaolin Soccer.
Yeah, I
And
vaguely remember that.
What was it?
Kung Fu Hustle?
Kung Fu Hustle. Yes. Like, he hit that perfect,
Balance.
crazy Asian movie that Americans found out about and love because it's funny,
Mm-hmm.
because it doesn't translate well. And he really hit the nail on the head with those,
Mm-hmm.
because they're supposed to be satire.
Yeah.
But man, when the dragon lady's breath and she sucks the whole cigarette down, and then and have you ever seen that Kung Fu Hustle?
When it first came out, long time ago.
You couldn't. It was never in the theater.
I thought it was.
Mm-mm.
I remember
No,
watching
it was like
it,
straight to VHS, basically.
I remember watching it.
It was on. It used to be on, like, Comedy Central used to play it late night.
Maybe that's
I
where
think
I've seen
Adult
it.
Swim did it once or twice. Sci-Fi Network, I think, did it once or twice.
Because I remember watching as my buddy Joe's like, "Hey, let's sit down and watch this." So I know I saw it. I think it was in high school or something.
Still, one of the best fights is the one with the blind sitar. I don't know what kind of instrument it was. It was a
Sitar,
string
mandolin thing. Yeah.
No, it was like this huge instrument that they play, that they both play the one instrument,
Mm-hmm.
and they would, like, play notes, and it would send, like, shock waves out and stuff. It's still one of the best.
I need to watch
choreographed
that.
fights.
I barely remember. I haven't seen it in.
Is it Kung Fu Hustle? No, I gotta check.
Because I remember him going up like, I'm going to fight this guy, little nerdy guy, and he gets up and he's super buff and he's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Said I remember watching some of it, but not all of it. I remember all of it. I don't know.
And then, like, they have the guy at the end where they bust him out of prison so that he can beat these two up, the husband and wife.
Mm-hmm.
The Axe Gang. Ugh. The Beast. That's the guy's name, the Beast, at the end. They find out that the guy is their kid.
Hmm.
What is their name?
Oh, maybe someone will bring it back. Goofy 80s style, like 70s, 80s movies. They're just really over the top, but awesome.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
The X Gang brings him in.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Mhm.
I need to rewatch that. I think it's on Netflix.
It was on Netflix for a long time. Shaolin Soccer is great too. If you haven't seen that, oh my gosh.
You ever see Kung Pao Enter the Fist?
Yeah.
I love that movie.
And that's what I think that's what I'm kind of trying to get to with it, is that like Kung Fu Hustle is great like every time you watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like Kung Pao Enter the Fist is great 3 or 4 times, and then the jokes get old. Like that's the problem with Adam Sandler movies. You can only watch Big Daddy so many times before Scuba Steve isn't funny anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
But Kung Fu Hustle, every time you watch it,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I didn't notice that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. Holy crap, look at the way her curlers move when she does da. You know, there's always something new in them. And I don't know, kind of like Mel Brooks movies, at least to me. Mel Brooks movies, you can't watch constantly,
Yeah.
but you can watch once a year, and they're still hold up.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they're made like Spaceballs is great because it's a parody, but there's also something he put special into it, something different. And new.
Right. It's like we're taking this idea seriously.
Mm-hmm.
We're making a joke out of it, but we're taking it seriously.
In universe, it's serious. Yeah.
And I think that's the difference between the B movies that turn out bad but great versus Velocipaster, which is we're making a mockery of this.
Yeah.
Is that in the first example, we're taking it seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And in the second example, everything's a joke.